Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz, and in today's video I have 3 farmhouse Dollar Tree DIYs to share with you. The first project we're going to do is a gorgeous white flower bucket tent. So what you need for this project is you need one of those galvanized tin buckets they sell at Dollar Tree. You should be able to find these throughout the spring and the summer. So the first thing that I'm going to do is do 2 coats of Waverly white chalk paint on this piece. Next, I wanted to add a printable to the front here, and I will link below where you can get this printable that I used. I just printed it out on my regular printer. Next, I'm just going to cut it out so it'll fit on the front of my tin. Then I'm going to use matte Mod Podge, and I'm just using a little cosmetic wedge and putting Mod Podge on the front, and then I will stick the paper on top of there. Now here is a trick. I know a lot of times people, when they're Mod Podging, will get the bubbles underneath. So what you want to do is make sure you let it dry completely. I mean, I usually wait overnight before you put anything on top of it. So I came back the next day after it had already dried overnight, and I did another layer of Mod Podge over the top, and there was no bubbles once it had completely dried. So put another layer over the top and then let that dry completely. You can dress this up so many different ways. One idea would be to use 2 IKEA plants and just put them in and sit it out, and I think that looks adorable. If you wanted to keep this all Dollar Tree, you certainly could. Just put your foam pieces along the bottom and then stick your Dollar Tree florals into the foam. And here's a look at how that turned out. The next project we're going to do is a really simple sign. I'm always looking for smaller signs that I can set out in a little vignette or maybe in a tiered tray. So here is an option for you. I picked up this sign at Dollar Tree. The first thing I did with this sign was just take off the center portion that was slightly raised. Next, I'm going to come in and paint it with a little bit of Waverly white chalk paint. It was already white, but it didn't look very nice. It looked like the paint didn't really get on there all that well. So I'm just doing a quick 1 coat to make it look nice and fresh. Next, I'm going to use a sheet of Hobby Lobby scrapbook paper. They have the best selection of scrapbook paper, and you can usually get them for $1. So I'm just going to flip my sign on the back and measure out a square. And then I'm just going to cut that out. From there, I'm just going to trim the piece down until it fits into the inside of my frame. Then I will cut out the center section so that it will fit down over the heart. Now, I didn't do this any way precisely. All I did was kind of keep cutting it out until it would fit down over it. To hold my scrapbook paper in place, I'm going to be using hot glue in the corners. I accidentally cut a little bit too much, so I added an additional strip of scrapbook paper over to the side just to kind of disguise that. Next, I went to Google and found some Google images that I thought would be nice on here. All you have to do is type into Google something like farmhouse images, farmhouse circle, and this is the one I came up with. So I printed it out on my regular printer, and I'm just going to cut it out. Next, I'm going to hot glue the paper I cut out to my square sign. Then I will take that square sign and hot glue it back to the heart. And now I have a personalized sign to set out in my home. Okay, you guys, if you guys love seeing Dollar Tree DIYs, make sure to give me a big thumbs up so I know to do more like it in the future. But we still have one more DIY to share with you. I'm calling this one candle holders, but maybe vases would be a better name for it because I'm not actually going to be putting candles in it in the end. So I'll call it vases. So the first thing I grabbed were these plastic glasses, and I found these in the summer section at the front of the store. And I just loved the shape of them, and I thought they were just really cool, and I thought I could make them look really modern and also high-end. So I wanted to paint these. So what I did was I took some painter's tape and I just taped along the edge of the glass. I did this with all three of them, but I made sure to line them up to make sure that the tape was at the exact same level as I was wrapping it around. That was probably the trickiest part, but wasn't too bad. Next, I painted the bottom half with 2 coats of Waverly white chalk paint. Once that completely dried, I just removed the duct tape. And then I decided these would be really cute with my favorite succulents from Dollar Tree, so I just added some succulents. And I don't know about you, but I think these look really high-end. All right, everyone, leave me a comment below and let me know which one of these 3 projects was your favorite. I think if I had to pick, mine would probably be the floral bucket that I did at the beginning. And if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing. That way, when I post 3 DIYs each week, you'll get notification of it and you'll be able to see everything I post. And if you missed our last DIY, I'm gonna go ahead and link it right here for you. So just click on that video so you can go watch that one next. And I'll talk to you guys in our next one. Bye.